In HealthWorks this morning, sugar is something a lot of people crave and something we're probably eating way too much of. In fact, estimates are the average American eats upwards of 150 pounds of sugar every year. That is so much. Dietitian Allie Miller of Naturally Nourished is here to help us limit our excess sugar intake and show us the best alternative sweeteners. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
I can't believe that that's the average that most of us eat, huh?
Absolutely. And one of the main concerns is that now a majority of it is coming from that high fructose corn syrup, which is highly processed and refined and can actually be a liver toxin, so leading to fatty liver and obesity.
So I see everything is probably okay in moderation, right? That sounds extreme if we're really eating that much. Can we really start looking for some added sugars in products and maybe find alternatives?
Yeah, what can be really tricky, and I like to stress, is when you're looking at a food label, we really want to look at the grams of carbs rather than the grams of sugar and use the ingredient panel, reading those ingredients to determine if there's added sugars. So something like my yogurt here will note that it has 10 grams of carbs and 6 grams of sugar, but those 6 grams of sugar are coming from the lactose. You can see the only ingredients in this product are just your pasteurized milk. And so we want to be mindful to not be fearful of the gram number of sugar, really look at the total grams of carbs because all carbs break down into sugar.
Okay.
So when we want to find the additives, we want to look at the ingredients.
All right, so you're okay with that?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So when we're picking foods, I always look at nourishing your body. If you have a sweet tooth, you want to have something that's going to be health supporting as well, giving you vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So some of the best options would be to use fruits, of course. These are going to be high in fiber, high in antioxidants. I have some dried prunes, dried dates would also be fantastic, or doing like a frozen banana or mashed banana into something like a muffin.
You know, I'd use bananas a lot just to make pancakes instead of using sugar, and they're delicious.
Absolutely.
They're really good.
It also helps to keep it nice and toothy and moist, which can be really beneficial. When we're looking at granulated products, I've broken down a couple different varieties. Now on the market, we're seeing a lot of coconut products. So there is coconut granulated sugar as well as granulated date sugar. So they're just dehydrating these natural fruits. Again, we're going to get the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and are not very refined. So that's a beneficial product. You would use it one for one, just like you would a standard table sugar.
And does it taste a lot like sugar once you put it in a product?
What's really fantastic is it's actually richer or more robust in flavor. So sometimes you only need about 3/4 to 1 or 2/3 to 1, depending on your flavor.
Even better. And I even bought a beet sugar recently that was pretty good.
That would
Is
be
that kind of up there?
That would be a good one as well.
Okay.
The next section here, these are all cane sugar products, and one of them I think is really tricky. So we have our organic cane sugar. This one's still going to be very refined, though. It goes through about 27 different steps of processing. Then we're going to look at our sugar in the raw, which actually has a little molasses added, but you can see still much more refined than our Rapidur or our Sucanat, which is more regular granulated. They're going to have much more minerals.
We're almost out of time, so we're going to go to liquids very quickly.
Okay, liquids, we have our maple syrup, our brown rice syrup, and our honey, which are my favorite three. These are going to have a lot of antioxidants and minerals. The agave we want to kind of avoid now. We're seeing that it's 95% in that fructose, so maybe not the best bet. And then our non-caloric sweeteners, although they may sound good because they're not giving us calories, they're also tricking our body.
All right.
So we want to avoid the non-caloric
You're going to
ones.
have all kinds of tips for us. Where can we find those?
Those will be on naturallynourished.com, and we have tips on taming your sugar cravings, best sweeteners, and then alternative recipes using some of these natural options.
Good information, Allie. Thanks for your time
Thanks.
today.
Take care.